So can I be YouTube hubby?
Mm-hmm.
For real? Okay. Yo, why somebody came on here? It was somebody, and they told me like from our last video when I was like letting you taste the shrimp or whatever. They was like, "Why you got an HBO After Dark mom?"
I know, right? You trying to put something in my mouth now?
Oh. Absolutely.
It's MeLissaB and Benji Adsense.
It's MeLissaB and Benji Adsense, two mukbangers from the tea sector who are here to stir the pot.
Cool. What's up, beautiful?
Nothing. I'm just ready to eat.
Man, I ain't eating nothing all day. Why I was in the ER earlier?
Why?
I was in the ER earlier because I have a parasite from eating some type of seafood. And it's so crazy. It's a rare parasite. And I think I got it when Adrian and I went to that restaurant because they said that the parasite that I have, it takes 3 weeks to a month to develop symptoms. And you know, I didn't know, but the guy who died from eating the oyster ate at the exact same restaurant as me and Adrian, and we only ate there maybe a day or so before he ate there, and I just had no idea. And so the medication was $700, and it's to get rid of parasites, and that's where I was this morning. And so I am never going to eat another clam. I never ate an oyster anyway, and I'm never going to eat another mussel in my life. Before we get into it, let's toast, beautiful. I got me a martini, a watermelon martini. What you got?
I'm gonna have me a daiquiri. I couldn't find my orange drink.
Girl, that's some bullshit.
I know, right? But hey, I had to find something orange.
You ain't gonna be lit.
I ain't gonna be. I've already been drinking though.
Oh, okay. You knew what to do.
I've been sipping.
Okay, so you ready? Come on. Cheers.
Cheers.
To another messy mukbang. I'll start eating because I'm hungry as hell. The same thing going on.
I got a few mussels, but now you done told this story. I'm like, I don't know.
I'll never eat another one a day in my life. Never again.
I just gotta pray over it, I guess. I was sitting on my phone charging. Oh Lord!
So this is supposed to be the felon edition of our messy mukbang.
Who we sending to jail? I got handcuffs.
Look at you. First it was a eggplant, and now you got the handcuffs. Well, let me put
them right here.
Like our friend, instead of a blade, you got your handcuffs right there.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, all right, come on.
The first person we're gonna send to jail for perjury, and you ain't got to say nothing because I know you don't get into the mess like that, but I'm gonna do it for you. It's a person who calls themselves Truth, but they telling a motherfucking lie. They say you ain't beautiful. I renamed her Drawstring Ponytail.
Oh Lord, time out.
New name is Drawstring Ponytail. It is no longer Truth. It is Drawstring Ponytail.
Oh my gosh, why?
She always want to talk about somebody come up and made a 4-hour live about me.
But wait a minute. She gave you 4 hours?
She gave me 4 hours.
Okay, well, see, because I'm trying to figure it out, because mine was almost 4 hours, so I guess you win, but how many people was on the panel when she got your ass?
It was her, and it was the girl named that hood rat from Dallas, miserable drawstring ponytail wearing bitch. That's it. Shit.
And you know what's so fucking funny about that drawstring ponytail?
That's that whole new nickname, drawstring ponytail.
That's what it
That's why I said it.
And I used to have one of them drawstring ponytails too. I had the short ones, the long ones. I had the short one like she got.
And then she put
a whole bunch of baby hair.
I wonder if them the tattoo baby hairs and them the real baby hairs. The funny thing, that's what you do with people like that. You just laugh at their stupid ass. And so make another 4-hour video about me to get fuck you, fuck anybody associated with you. That's how I feel about you.
Period.
So let me tell you. You're gonna get monkeypox, girl.
I was making it shine.
You're gonna get monkeypox. Oh my God, have you seen this lady on YouTube named Anastasia Ghirardelli? She's 63 years old. And she be like,
don't get me to talk about this woman.
Yo, we about to finish.
I'm talking about I don't.
Yo, Anastasia be like, Adrian, you know you gave Mr. Jeffrey that cucina. She be like, Adrian, you know you gave that man the droppings, that cucina. But she always like to say droppings and it sounds like rat droppings. I'm like, is she trying to say that Adrian got the droppings, the pussy dripping? Like, what is going on, Anastasia? I need some clarity.
They do some droppings. What else?
I mean, you say droppings, you know this is going in the beginning of the video. I'm about to get this shit all the way in the beginning of the video.
Oh my God! Okay,
this shit all the way in the beginning.
Talk about her.
Anastasia Ghirardelli's world. That cucina. Yo, what is that, Anastasia? When you say droppings, what does that mean, Mama? What does that mean? When you say that the droppings, do you mean she got the
drippings?
Like drippings, like Thanksgiving drippings, like the drippings of the
leakage, antibiotic.
Now this is shit people want to hear right here. This Anastasia Ghirardelli's world. You know I love you down. I know you love me. I know you rock with me because I didn't already seen your video, so I know you rock with me. But me and Melissa,
so you friends with her?
Well, we got to understand and see. I made a video. She saw the video of me and Adrian in the interview, and she liked the way I get down. You know what I'm saying? She could respect a dude like me. You know what I'm saying? She recognizes my worth and my potential, unlike some other people. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to have multiple husbands and multiple, situationships and debacles and shit like that.
Everything ain't for YouTube, don't be into like because we talk about stuff behind the scene. Don't mean you got to come on YouTube and talk about it. See, that's what's wrong with these other little relationships on YouTube right now. They come on here.
Let me tell you something. When it's secret, it's more nasty and it's better for me. So I like that secret shit.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, you want to get caught.
You're not gonna like what I'm about to say at all.
Oh Lord.
Have you ever been in this situation? Do you feel like, say you're a pretty woman, so I'm pretty sure you've been in this situation. You've been with a man and that's so good. You with your man or whatever. Well, another man see you and your man. And they size your man up and they feel like your man ain't no competition. So they being disrespectful and they just kind of like bypass your man to try to step to you. Have you ever had that situation?
Hell no. I guess I ain't been with nobody that somebody wanted to try.
Okay, well now you're in that situation, okay? Because in our last video, you told me that you had like a boy crush or whatever. And I was like, okay. But then you said that you had some other crushes as well. And you named another content creator, okay? And I told you that that's not going to work for me because I'm very greedy with my love and I want all the attention. I can't have you straying. I know you're a Virgo woman. And a Virgo woman, they'll definitely have an affair with somebody. But when...
Okay.
A Virgo woman will definitely have an affair.
Oh my God.
But there's a content creator and he looks like he smells like lunch meat.
Okay.
He looked like he smelled like hog head cheese, boudin. And this content creator was very shady towards me. But now
you under arrest.
No, I'm not under arrest.
You're doing too much, sir. Yeah, what? Now what?
But now he wants to be nice to me. And the reason that he wants to be nice to me is because he got caught up in a debacle.
Oh, Lord.
And when he got caught up in this debacle, a lot of things came to the surface. What do they call that? They call it Exhibit A and all this kind of stuff. You know, a lot of evidence came to the surface. I'm talking about Boy Stop Capping. I know that you rocks with him, and so I don't expect you to co-sign this shit. So the other night, I went into Here for the Tease chat, and you was like, oh, Benji Adsense, Benji Adsense. I even hit the link and went on StreamYard, and you was pretending like I was just cool, whatever. Oh, Benji Adsense. No, the reason that you was doing that is because the girl Shelby came on here and said that your dick was the size of her asthma inhaler, and she clowned your punk ass.
What?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Okay. You told me off.
Let me tell you, Boy Stop Capping has been coming at me since I've been in this sector. I hit the link and I was talking here for the tea, and she was like, "What? You don't even know who's gonna be in the chat." And she was like, "What you doing in here?" And I was like, "Shit, just bored." And Boy Stop Capping was up there with her, and he was like, "Benji Adsense," trying to play like he likes me and shit. I don't fuck with Truth. I don't know Money Boy. I don't know this girl, but they dragged the fuck out your big ass. And so don't come on here now that you've been dragged trying to be nice to somebody who tried to show you respect.
Because he was saying your name?
No, Melissa, I'm not going to play with you. You acting like you don't know what's going on, and I'm not trying to play with you right now. Even on the video, when I showed the receipts, when I showed the recording of Adrian and I showed myself recording her, I explained why I recorded Adrian. I made it perfectly clear that I recorded Adrian because she stood me up and I wanted to get something out of the trip. This fat motherfucker gonna go and say, I still don't know why he recorded. Why I still don't know why you crying over virtual pussy, you fat ass lunch meat smelling motherfucker.
Don't do my
Melissa,
like
what I will tell you, Boy Stop Capping. I will tell you, Boy Stop Capping, I'm about to help him out. Okay. Right now, I'm only at about 165. I'm a lightweight. When I first came on here, y'all, I had got up to 223. When I was 223, I'm 6'2", so I was still, I'm still looking good and shit. But yeah. So I stopped eating bread, I stopped eating pasta, and I stopped eating rice. And so now I'm down to, I don't need to get any more smaller than what I am. But when I first came on here, y'all can see I was significantly bigger. I was 190. But what I want to tell you, Boy Stop Capping, is if you lose a little weight, your dick will get a little bit bigger. Because like when you lose weight, like what's going to happen is it's going to come out a little bit more. And trust me, because I was at 223, now I'm at 160. So if your fat ass lose weight, it'll be bigger than a inhaler. It'll be a little bit bigger with your fat ass.
He ain't that fat. How you know?
She ain't lying on him. She ain't lying on him, just like that girl ain't lying on Charlemagne. Just like Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears need to admit their guilt and come up with that money. Just like you need to stop the bullshit and stop pretending like you don't know what the fuck going on. So that you can get some more motherfucking Church's chicken commercials and shit. So you get some motherfucking buyouts and shit. So you can send a nail salon and shit. What about Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears?
Did you watch the skit thing? I heard about it. I've just been reading about it, but I have not watched the skit. I'm just really, I'm y'all, oh my God. I'm naive. Because I really want to believe that it's not what they're making it out to be. Does it look inappropriate? Or?
Absolutely. There's no way. There's no way that, and I was talking to my mom about this, and I was speaking to my mom about there's certain roles, and I told you, I think I told you this before. In my 20s, I made a living as a print model and as a commercial actor. And so I've been in print ads for Coca-Cola. I've done campaigns where you walk in the store and you see me. I've done, Verizon, when you walk into the Verizon store and I'm on the billboards. I've done Pizza Hut commercials. I've done a lot. So that's what I did in my 20s. But no matter how hungry I was for a part, you could not have paid me to do what they did in that skit. You could, and there's certain things that I just would not play. Like I would never play like pissed. I would never play none of that. Like, there's just certain things that I just think, like, I just wouldn't do. And, you know, and I'm a person, people want to say, well, he's wild and he curses and he does that. But there's certain things that I just would not do. And I thought it was highly inappropriate. And I don't see how anybody would even be comfortable enough to do what they did in that video. With that being said, I do feel...
How recent was it? There's no excuse, no matter how young they were, but...
No, it was from 2014. It was from 2014. Now, one thing I will say is I do think that they are being shaken down, but that still does not excuse the video. So I think that the best thing that Tiffany or Aries could have ever done, instead of pushing against it and trying to defend themselves, is to admit guilt and say that this was just a poor decision, because that's what I would have done. I would say this was a real bad decision, because no matter how you look at it, you can't justify. That video was disgusting. But when that little boy, he's putting baby oil on the little boy, he's making the little boy put baby oil on him, he's getting in the bathtub with the little boy. So it's bad. And to me, it just makes my skin crawl. Like, it's
like they was too adult to not have known that.
Right. And Tiffany can't put the blame on Aries, because at the end of the day, this woman entrusted you with her children, and you put her children in this position. Now, do I think that they're being shaken down? Absolutely. I think that this is a money grab, but they are still wrong. It's a money grab, but they still wrong. I think that the best thing they can do is just admit, just say, I shouldn't have did this. Don't try to fight it. Say, admit it, you know?
That's why it was like, it wasn't no need for them to try to deny it.
Right.
Because it was done. They had no choice but to take ownership of it.
Yo, just put it in your mouth.
Okay. Oh my God, because you threw me with so many loops. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Ooh, I thought that I was at the restaurant in Florida. The way you was shooting it out.
Oh. Did you hear Adrian come at Wanda? Did you hear Adrian come at Wanda?
Oh,
she was mad than a motherfucker.
You can't have my man.
Adrian was mad than a motherfucker at Wanda. She had enough of Wanda, but Wanda have been coming at Adrian hard. And Wanda, I love you, Wanda, so you already know how it is, me and you, so it ain't nothing like that. But Adrian came at you hard than a motherfucker yesterday, Wanda.
But how she gonna... She sitting here talking about this my man, you jealous. Okay. I don't know why somebody got to be jealous of her.
I don't know why. I mean, I can say it now because Wanda has already said it, but I would have never said it if Wanda had not said it. But you know, as soon as I got in the car with Adrian looked at me and told me that, she was like, you know, Benji, somebody told me that Wanda was dying. And I was like, for real? She was like, Wanda dying. And I was like, really? She was like, And she said that
she just voluntarily said that.
because we were driving I got in, y'all saw pretty much how it was. I got in the car. I asked her about like a few mukbangers. Like, I was like, who is this lady, local Libra? I was like, I don't know who she is. She was like, oh, she cool. She was like, she cute. She just fat. And she was like, that's what all of them, though. They just fat. She was like, you know, MeLissaB, you know, she cute in the face, but she fat. She said the same thing for local Libra. She was like, Silas, all of them. Silas young, but she's still fat. They just fat. They mad at my body. They jealous of my body. And I was like, so what's up with you and Wanda Willie? What's up with Heidi? Heidi just a hater. What's up with you and Wanda Willie? Oh, you know, Benji, you know, Wanda, she cool. Did you know Wanda, she put Jeffrey, she put that man's whole picture up there. Did you see that, Benji? She put that man's whole picture. Benji, you know, somebody told me that Wanda was dying. I said, really? She said, Wanda was dying. I said, is that why she always put the God first in front of the things now? Is that something she's trying to do because something? And she said, somebody told me she was dying. And I did not question her because we were on our way to the restaurant. And Adrian's the type of person, when you try to challenge her or something like that, she be shutting shit down. I was like, hell no, I done made it all this way. You didn't cancel on me one day, and I'm about to ask you about Wanda. I'm about to ask you who told you this shit. I'm not about to do nothing but get my ass up in this restaurant in third degree. That's what I'm about to do. And I told Wanda that. I don't know what's going on.
Because, no. She like to come up with narratives to talk about for content. So she had to make it sound like she was dropping some tea. Shabu.
So what other fellas? What's up? What else? Hey, oh my God. Did you see that Tasha K
Oh, what was that about? Somebody else on
Charlemagne.
That's right. Oh my God. That whole, what's wrong with these rapists? I don't know. Can we say the R word on him?
I'm gonna believe it out.
But what's the point of him suing though? I mean, what she can't talk about it. It's not like it's a private matter.
And even when the interview
record, ain't it?
Right, and when the interview started, Tasha even said that she didn't have no problems with him. I think that it pissed him off because it probably would have pissed me off too. Because after Tasha said that she didn't have no problem with him, she looked at the girl and was like, "But this happened."
Oh my God!
But,
I watched the girl. I guess that's who was doing. It was like an interview or something.
Yeah, and she told her entire story. And the cool part about it was Tasha inserted the clip of Charlemagne talking about it. And when he was talking about it, it sounded so bad. It sounded so cringy. Like, it sounded like he took advantage of this girl.
He sounded nonchalant when he was talking about it. But I don't know what's the point in silence and Tasha K gonna do. It ain't gonna stop it. I mean, change the fact that it happened.
Speaking of felons, you like you in somebody's attic, Anne Frank looking ass. You know what? I need to reach out to Mr. Tesla. I'm gonna reach out to Mr. Tesla.
Mr. Tesla would tell it all because clearly he's following her. All you gotta do is find where she at because you know she said he following her. So
I wonder how I get in touch with Mr. Tesla. No, it's crazy.
Like a GA, an attorney or something.
But she
really drive a Honda Civic.
So I wonder those places, because when she told me, like when we were in the car, she told me that those places really didn't belong to Mr. Tesla, but she didn't tell me who they belonged to. Like when we were driving to the restaurant, so I was like, are they Airbnbs? Like who, or was she trying to make him look bad? Like who would these places belong to? She was like, none of those places belong to him. But she never told me. This is all within minutes of meeting her. So she told me Wanda Whitley was dying. She told me none of the places belonged to Mr. Tesla. She told me that Local Lever was fat, but she was cute in the face, but she was fat. She told me that Silas was the same thing. So, and that's why Silas came on here and told Adrian that she was part of, you know, she was like, I'm part of a crew, Adrian.
Don't push it now. Don't push it now.
She was like, Adrian, you can't talk to me until you can make your toes touch your scalp or something. So I wonder if Silas is about our age, right? How old do you think Silas is?
I think so. I would hope so.
At first I thought Silas was young, then I found out she had some children, and I was like, oh, you ain't young as I thought you was.
So me and her probably around the same age.
Okay, I'm almost the 4-0, and you a few years past that. So you think Silas passed the 4-0?
Yeah.
Why am I wasting vodka all over me?
That means
you gotta give me some more minutes, girl. You ain't living up. Look, I'm about to edit this shit to perfection. Your ass about to blow up, and you ain't doing shit for playing innocent. I'm about to take all the heat on this shit. You better give me something.
Oh, nigga, go.
I'm a nigga.
You know. Because now you trying to break up my relationship.
Oh, listen, come
on. You trying to break up my relationship with August and Rella.
Melissa called me a nigga.
They a couple.
Melissa,
sorry.
You called me a nigga.
Oh, Lord, please don't treat me like y'all treated Nicole.
Somebody was like, what is going on here? Is this flirting in our last video? They was like, what's going on here? They couldn't figure it out.
It was like a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
They couldn't call it. And then somebody was like, I can't say this person because she's one of my good subscribers, but she wasn't feeling you. She thought that you was like straddling the fence a little bit. So you noticed that.
Yeah, I read all the comments.
Somebody said something about you. I don't heart it and I don't like it. I told the person, thank you for commenting, is what I told the person. Like, I rocks with you the way that I wanted to rock with Adrian.
Okay. So I guess
I wanted to be that way.
This is another situation where I'm trying to be like her. But so basically that's what you're trying to say?
Melissa, you got a badass understanding. Have anybody ever told you that?
Oh my gosh! Wait.
No, what I'm telling you is after when I met this woman, I was like, yo, this is all about an interview. Well, I did feel bad about her for her situation, so I was like, I didn't mind sending her cash apps. I didn't mind helping her. That was genuine. I genuinely wanted to help her. But when I met her going into it, I was like, I knew I was going into just, you know, whatever. But after meeting her, I thought that she and I could really be cool. Not close, but just cool. And I was like, maybe if we don't talk often, there wouldn't be a situation to where we could get into it or something like that so we could really sustain something. But even that didn't work because we were talking often. She would text me every other day, we would text and stuff like that. And she found a way to mess it up. But what I'm saying is that what me and her are building, I hope that you and I are able to build something, or I would like to think that you and I are building some type of, whether it's...
As long as you don't start scamming me like you scammed her. Oh, wait, now you the one need the handcuffs. Because you were scamming.
Now, let me tell you something. The reason I'm going to have to... The thing about Adrian was Adrian kept it real. The thing about you is...
You really don't know what to do. I keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Okay, so give me something about felons. We got to get something about felons. So what do you feel about what you know about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears?
What now?
Girl, if Tiffany Haddish and took your 2 daughters to Aries Spears and made that video, how would you feel about it? There's no...
She wouldn't be roaming. She wouldn't be roaming around and having the opportunity to go to Greece. And no, like with this will be dealt with.
See, that's the thing about you that I like, Melissa, is they don't know that you'll fight somebody.
And will.
Like, you don't let people know that, but I know you will.
Yeah, but just because I don't avatar fight and, fight like this, on the screen with people don't mean that in real life I could get dotted. Let me ask you this. I ain't got no motherfucking pot to stir, but I'm finna stir the bitch. So I'm gonna scrape the bottom with a fork like I'm cooking eggs.
And you might not make the edit, but you can do it if you want to.
Okay. If you were invited, if your friend was invited to a party and your friend told you that y'all was invited, would you reach out to the person that's hosting the party to see if you were invited?
No.
You just gonna show up?
Yeah, Melissa, if you reach out to the person and you a weird ass motherfucker because your friend who you thought was your friend, if that's your friend, then I'm gonna go with my friend. Why would I reach out to the person? That's some...
My friend didn't have the details. My friend just said it was a party that I was invited to.
Melissa, that story don't even sound right to begin with. So you're gonna have to come at me with that you don't have to back up. That don't even... What are you talking about? That don't make sense. If my friend tells me that I'm invited to a party that we invited, I'm not going to go back to the person who invited my friend and say, am I invited? Because that's my person who I trust. And if I don't trust you, then I'm not going to go to the party. Like, why do I need to do that? That doesn't make sense what you're saying. No, I'm not going to go and ask that person.
But I don't know. That's just the situation that I had.
Melissa, that's about today. Melissa, yo, duh.
So, no, I'm really not. I'm really not.
Why you trying to be cute?
Bitch, I am.
Why I gotta be a bitch?
But boo, I am. So
okay. They're gonna love all this.
I know they will trust. Because it was just funny how for some of them it was eating them alive that they couldn't tell if it was flirting for real or we just cutting up or because they were like, they really don't know how to take
There was one part where I had to really come in because she was like, I'm just playing. And I was like, okay, I see where this is going. Let me interject and let people know that she's just playing. Because I could see that for you, it was a situation where you really wanted people to know that you were just playing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to break her and let her, like, we really, me and this woman really don't know each other. Because I like how you're playful, but I always want to respect you and I always want to respect, like, what you're trying to convey. And this is the part that I will leave in the video. So it's like, even though me and you are playing, I always want people to know where you stand and that you want to preserve a certain image, and I don't ever want to disrespect that. So even though I'm going to play with you and go back and forth, there's always going to be moments like this where I'm going to leave it in the video to let people know that, no, this woman, I'm playing with her, but she's a real woman. I'm not disrespecting her. This ain't Adrian. This is the queen right here.
Oh yes, our queen. Thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you treating me like a queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really, really enjoy our relationship and our connection that we have.
And it's really, the thing is that people are seeing it unfold because I don't talk to Melissa. Excuse me. I don't talk to Melissa Monday through Friday. Like I might send Melissa a text message like every blue moon, or like, what do you think about this? You want to collab, or what? I'm gonna do this for the collab. But other than that, me and Melissa are not like communicating. So you all are really seeing me and Melissa establish like a friendship and a relationship
on camera.
On camera,
we
correct.
do not talk about. You tell me the colors, and this whole thing was even set up because we was on somebody suggested it. You were in a live the other day. And I was like, well, hey, hit me up. And then you was like, that. And then it was put together. And I was like, oh, okay, we're doing it.
Right.
All right. And that's that. And then it's like.
Y'all, so I'm off the hook. So sometimes, like, y'all have to realize that if I ask her a question or something, Melissa, Melissa doesn't have, what I do is what I do. And Melissa does is what Melissa does. So you can't blame Melissa for anything that I do is what I'm trying to say. You can't blame Melissa for anything that I do. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, or anything I do, because we don't. We just get on here and just like, happy vibe. Wait a minute. Do you watch Sillies?
Yeah.
We was talking about her earlier, and I think I was going to say this, but did you see like her latest video she did and made it out of a love triangle with Wanda and Adrian and Jeffrey?
No. Let me ask you this. When Adrian told me that Wanda was dying, Adrian did not say it in no malicious way. She said, you know, Benji, she was driving and she was like, you know, somebody, they told me that Wanda was dying. And I said, really? And the reason Wanda asked me when I told her, Wanda said, well, why you didn't ask her who told her? Wanda, the reason that I did not ask her who told, I said, oh, maybe that's why in my head, now I don't believe her because I know Adrian will say anything. But I'm telling you my rationale in the moment. In the moment was, I was like, well, she has recently been putting all that God first. Sometimes when people are going through trials and tribulations, they turn to God. And that is the reason, that is the number one reason why I did not question Adrian when she told me that. And I didn't say, Adrian, who told you that? And the reason I didn't question Adrian was because I was going to get Adrian's ass in that seafood house. And that's probably why I got a parasite right now. And I'm going through what I'm going through because that's karma. Because I got that.
God don't like ugly.
You know, ain't Melissa.
God first.
And dude. Melissa, what you just said was the shadiest motherfucking shit. What you just said, Melissa, was the shit. Melissa, you about to be the most hated woman on YouTube. Because I'm going to put it in there, Melissa.
When I said what, God first? What? But then I didn't say nothing wrong.
You about to be dragged?
Oh, hold up. I think when they found out about that goddamn churches commercial, that's when the numbers really went down. There might be some people in the ER right now.
I ain't taking it out. You said it.
Oh, guess I said it. Okay. But I'll be looking forward to your videos. I will see what make the cut and what don't make the cut. Please don't make me have to call Adrian and ask so I can ask her to hold that knife.